Hey, hola, my friends. How are you? I hope you're doing fine and well. You can check out Newton over there in the corner. He's hanging out over there with the chickens. I hope everything's great with you guys. I know it's been a while since I've made a video. Yeah, our chickens are just out the cage, just roaming. This is what they do. This is their home. And so I said, it's been a while. So I really got some cool stuff to show you guys. If you get a chance, go back to our past videos, look through those, because you'll have a lot of information, a lot of background in those videos to kind of tell you about where we're going with our more recent videos. And these new designs that I'm going to show you today, it's mixing a lot of old techniques with a lot of new techniques, utilizing our nano bubble technology, patent pending. And we're going to show you, because we've got so many requests and so many questions, could you please show us how to build some of these rigs ourselves? So I've been gone making the most simplified rigs possible. I'm going to show you guys how to build these. We can do it over a period of weeks. You can take your time watching the videos, or honestly, you could just do it in one day. You get the materials, you can make it happen. All of our materials, for the most part, the buckets and the gutters, you can get those from any big box store system. There's no real specialty stuff you have to order. I'm pretty sure you can find it if you just look around for it. So before we take a look at the systems, we had some scenarios in mind. What if you lived in one of the 5 boroughs in New York City and you got a skyscraper porch, which is basically a fire escape out a back window, and you can put a couple of plants out there, maybe hang some laundry to dry, something of that nature. What if you could utilize that space and have a fully functioning hydroponics garden out there? Would that be cool? I thought it would. Okay, but what if all you had was like a 12-inch by 12-inch square space on your porch, maybe just a little extra space, a little spot where you can get enough sun to help your garden grow? Wouldn't it be cool if you could have a hydroponic system there? Wouldn't it? Okay, let's go even further. What if you just wanted to grow your own little basil, just some nice little fresh basil plants, or any other type of small type of herb, and you just wanted to have it next to your counter, so you can maybe put it under the sun for a couple of hours a day? Wouldn't it be cool to have that as well? Yeah. Well, guys, let's get started. Oh, one more. What if you had an extra fish tank laying around, or you have a fish tank that's in use already? Wouldn't it be cool if you could convert that into a hydroponics or aquaponics rig? Yeah. All right, guys. So let's take a look. We'll start with this one. Now, this is a 5-gallon bucket. I would always recommend 5-gallon because you could always have more space for roots if you want to grow a taller plant, and you could always allow just the smaller plant's roots to grow down. But as you see, it comes with the child warning. This is also food proof. We have a translucent blue line here, and this allows you to see where your water level is at. If you take a look at this blue line right here, this is a little bit different. This is where we have our patent pending nanotechnology hooked up to. So by using this small controller knob up here, let me see if you can see them. Let's turn that. There you go. All right. That's super oxygenated nanobubble technology. Now, those bigger bubbles aren't the nanobubbles. They're much smaller in there. But this is cool because not only does it allow you to see your oxygen at work, but it's a really cool little science experiment. You can see how the oxygen's so compacted, my oxygen molecules are, that they're actually forming a stream right up through the middle of the water stream. This goes into, for this system, which has a 6-inch lid top on it, you can see the bubble technology at work in there. We'll go through details on this all later on. So maybe you just got enough room, you wanted to grow one tomato plant, you could do it. But what if you didn't want to grow a tomato plant? What if you wanted to grow a few heads of lettuce or something of that nature? Well, you just change your top out. Bam. There you go. Same basic technology. Part of my old net cups, but they come in handy for the visual. You can take that out, remove that over here. Let's take a look at this one. All right? This would go great on any railing system, on a banister, on a porch, on a railing on a porch, anything of that nature. The reservoir sits right beneath it. It even has its handy dandy little attach brackets right there to make it easy and accessible, easy to attach. This is a 7-hole system. Once again, the nanobubble technology, nanobubble controller, but instead of being able to see it in your line here, This is also our level line, so we can see where our water level is at. You see our nutrient level would be right about there on the bucket. You can actually see the bubbles. Yeah, you can. You can see them traveling through the line right there. So let me see here. That's almost turned all the way down. Let's see if you can see them. There you go. How freaking cool is that? So you can control the rate, the size, and the amount of bubbles that come out on one of these individual units. Well, what if you had an old fish tank? I really like this one because I've already figured out that if you didn't want to use this as a fish tank, you could actually have a turtle in there because the water doesn't have to be that deep. The only pump water that's going through here, there's no water going from the pump that's in the system. And the water is this color because we actually put some food in there. What is it? Yeah, my master blend. Because I threw some starters that I had in the house up here, and this is a 14-hole unit. This sits right on top of a 50-gallon fish tank. Same thing, water technology, nano bubble technology applied. This one is also cool science experiment because you can see them in the blue lines right there. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, you can go online, look for this. You won't find it because I invented this. Boom, not nanobubble technology, obviously, but utilizing it in this method. I always kept thinking of the Audi Quattro. I don't know why. And so I went with 4 airlines on this. So all of these can be turned down or turned up. Basically, you use your say if you have this on a little, small bubbles come out, small bubbles come out, small bubbles come out. Open this one up, all of this energy from this bubble gets multiplied by the force being extracted through here. So that's why even on the opposite end of the tank, when the bubbles are coming out, the waters run through this entire system, guys. Check this out. Look at how oxygenated that water is. That's going all the way to the bottom. All right? And this is technology that can be applied to any house. It's technology developed so that you can have these systems in any setting. Wouldn't it be cool? Well, what if you got grandma and grandma doesn't want all of this big stuff? Grandma just wants to grow some herbs on her table. How could she do that? We bring to you the Nano hydroponic system. Once again, quad powered, patent pending nanobubble technology. I wouldn't have this sitting like directly in the sun because obviously algae, contact water, blah, blah, would happen. So I'd probably rebuild this into a colored case, a colored reservoir. But it's super awesome, man. Just look at the possibilities. Look at what you can do if you just look at yourself and you look at that challenge. You plant that first seed, and then together we'll grow. Peace and blessings, my friends. I hope you enjoyed the systems. Till the next video, I'll see you.